large agricultural mechanization exposition, EIMA International, wraps up its 40th edition with exceptional numbers. Visitors at a record high and the number of business people from abroad growing. This is the opening item for this edition of our online newscast.
The EIMA International 2012 edition, held in the Bologna Trade Fair Center November the 7th to the 11th, closed with a balance sheet well beyond the most optimistic expectations. The exposition of mechanization for agriculture, gardening and related components, sponsored by the Federunacoma and organized by Unacoma Service, reported all-time records high for an exhibition area of 140,000 square meters net and 270,000 square meters overall, 196,192 visitors logged in over the 5 days of the event and 32,133 business people from abroad in attendance. The result for this latter category, growth of 22% over the already highly positive figure for the 2010 edition, confirmed international calibration of the exposition to make of Bologna Trade Fair one of the world's top events in the sector. The exhibiting industries came in representation of 40 countries. Visitors arrived from 140 countries, and official delegations were sent by 60 countries for the review of technologies on offer for all types of agriculture everywhere, from the great spreads of North America and Australia to the small plots farmed in the Asian and African regions. The promotional and commercial event was also a time for communications, handled in more than 100 conferences, meetings and workshops for dealing with an array of economic, agricultural and technology issues. The next EIMA International appointment is set for November the 12th to the 16th, 2014.
INAIL and Federunacoma reach a cooperation agreement for analysis and projects aimed at improving levels of safety on the job in the primary sector.
INAIL, the main public institute for health and safety at work, and Federunacoma recently reached agreement on cooperation for the prevention of accidents in agriculture, to include thorough analysis of their causes and the creation of a system for sharing the data and professional resources of the two sides. The accord calls for the development of methodologies for the analysis of the circumstances in which accidents occur, while using mechanical means to understand where to intervene with specific prevention measures, and the creation of a database for collecting all the necessary data that is needed in order to understand the dynamics and the real causes of every single accident. Also planned are experiments involving good practices in the safe use of machinery and training programs for various workers, as well as the development of projects and technical solutions for enhancing levels of safety and stimulating advances in regulations at the national and European Union levels. The INAIL Federunacoma cooperation will also become the groundwork for an INAIL proposal to submit to the Labour Ministry for improving national and EU legislation in the area.
Activities on the Federunacoma 2013 agenda include such undoubtedly important appointments as the two big trade fair events, AgriLevante in Bari and EIMA Agrimac in India.
Federunacoma trade fair activities are moving ahead full speed with the organization of the 2013 editions of AgriLevante in Bari and EIMA Agrimac in New Delhi, India. The International Exposition of Machinery, Plant and Technologies for Agricultural Production Chains, AgriLevante, a biennial held in connection with the Fiera del Levante, is planned for October the 17th to the 20th, 2013 in Bari. This event will mark the third time the Federation and the Federunacoma Service Company are committed to the direct management of the exposition, which began with the 2011 edition, which brought together 230 exhibiting companies and drew 41,000 visitors. Abroad, Agrimac, the International Exhibition and Conference on Agri-Machinery and Equipment in New Delhi, India, is set for the event's third edition December the 5th to the 7th, 2013, in a country in which mechanization is taking on an increasingly important role. In India, in cooperation with the Italo-Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, ICCI, and the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, FICCI, Federunacoma is embarking on a project for the promotion of Italian agricultural machinery and equipment in the Punjab region and neighboring countries, to include field trials of farm machinery on March 15th and 16th on the University Farm Led Owl Experimental Farm. Also planned are B2B meetings held by representatives of the companies involved in the trials and Indian business people, the start of technical cooperation between these two sides to revolve around adapting machines to the special needs of Indian farming, and the creation of a permanent demonstration center in the Punjab Agricultural University. Also foreseen is providing an exhibition area for the machines used in the field trials and those planned for the upcoming EIMA Agrimac.
So also this edition of the online newscast from Federunacoma comes to a close. Check our site for any information which might be of use. So long until the next edition.